older.
Share your screen.
OJ.
That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me
Share
to
my
get
screen
me
with
home,
you.
but my balls
Now I
keep
can say
telling
the
me to let
N-word.
me
Without any problem.
just let me
Fuck you,
That
Mark
clock
Fuhrman.
keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls
Dirty John, Yakatay, that's quick. How the hell y'all doing? That'll rock your life. Party Earth. This is badass podcast for your ass. AC Matt Pitt in the house. What's happening?
Hello, Twitter world.
Hello, Twitter world. Hey,
It's me, Elon Musk.
hey, John Swan. If you just behaved yourself, you could have enjoyed the great moment that is today. That Elon Musk just bought Twitter. You can say the N-word and can't get kicked off. So what's your list of bringing people? I want Milo, Alex Jones, and obviously Trump. Who else should come back?
You want Milo more than his black husband?
Oh no, he considers himself a sodomite.
Well,
He's not gay anymore. He'd know that.
Yeah, I know. I kept up with it. He's working on it. I was like,
Good luck.
all right, man.
Good,
I was
yeah,
like,
good.
good luck, man.
Stop being gay. You're almost
You
perfect.
know, my advice.
AC is like,
stay
you're almost
off the
perfect. You're a
internet.
right-wing radical, but there's one problem: you suck dicks.
Exactly. Some dicks just can't be unsucked. That's the whole truth.
That's not very Christian of you.
That's the whole truth.
Oh, help me God.
Is that the good news? The good news. The good news. Wait, I figured you'd be happy considering you're such a wacko Christian.
No, I'm happy, but well, I'm skeptical.
You're kind of like sounding like Elon Musk. Guess what? I'm buying him SFTP. Hope he can offer me a good deal.
Yeah.
No, of course I'm
I am tempted to actually look
like,
at Twitter live. I mean, the meltdown must be incredible.
Oh yeah.
This is. I don't even know what kind of show
go about
this
the hashtag that they're all posting under. I want to see that because they have to have one where they all like fucking do their crying corner.
Oh, this is unbelievable. Aiden's still posting about John Swan. Jesus Christ, he hit them.
Hey, thank you, Wowzers. Happy Easter, happy Pascha.
Happy Hanukkah. Fatty Daddy.
No.
Who's that? I do believe he is my savior. I don't trust him. What, AC?
No, I'm Elon Musk.
Oh,
Can't you see? Look, there's my picture right below my name.
I have a worry that they'll just, like, the government will step in and say the purchase wasn't legal or something, just tie him up forever, make it expensive. That's I don't know if that's a reasonable fear or not. I don't know enough about this stuff, or otherwise I'd probably be doing.
I don't know. I think
more than
Silicon
talk
Valley
show.
would.
What?
They more likely want to just make it difficult for his image every step of the way, and then try.
Well, that's a guarantee. In fact, who told me in the newsroom that that they're already doing a documentary on him and digging up shit on him and stuff? Yeah.
Who did say that?
I really don't think it matters.
Yeah, FX and New York Times.
Oh yeah. Just in
yeah.
time. Elon Musk. Second order business. I'm going to verify Tommy C and unverify Keeman Ethan. Actually,
Nice.
Elon, I only want one thing. Okay. I want you to unverify everybody, and only Alec Jones verify him and give him a red check mark. That would really fuck them up. Seriously, they're so hung up on being verified because it validates them. That would be just perfect. That would be.
Now it's time to buck the system.
Well, the other thing is, I was explaining this to my dad. If you were able to buy a check mark now, if you have to give them some personal information or whatever, which some people won't do. I can't imagine Medicare getting verified, even if it's cheap. I wonder. It just the meltdown, like the Cat Temperatures of the world are not going to feel special anymore, and that's what's really important here. It's not how vital free speech is. It's not the fact that you need the truth or be able to hear the truth to think clearly and make good decisions. It's not that wrong opinions are tolerable, up into including misinformation. It's really that it's just going to piss off a shit ton of shit libs. That's really what it comes down to at the end of the fucking day, right? Am I wrong?
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, my only fear really is Elon Musk has this reputation of buying companies and flipping them. So it's like, is he going to sell
He
it?
flips it to. If he flips it to.
Yeah.
If he flips it to somebody that's got the same attitude as the former board of Twitter, then you're right. Do we have any official confidence? Like before we go into the memes, do we have any official Elon bought?
I mean, there's the articles and stuff that I sent you, The Verge or
The Verge. I guess
like
the Verge article is probably the most apropos of what's going on now. Twitter accepts buyout. Thanks so much, Violet. Elon smoked one blunt with Rogan and his life has changed forever. Apparently, it's the first time he smoked. That was true.
that's what he says. Yeah.
It looked
He's going to sell Twitter to the chimps.
He also has Asperger's, so he's the owner of Twitter is now like a disabled man owns Twitter. Like, it's a huge W for autism.
Really? Yeah, it's huge. Autism wins the day. Does he really have Asperger's though?
He said that on SNL. He's like, he hosted SNL. He's like, hey, I have Asperger's, by the way.
Doesn't every rich person have a little Asperger's?
Rip to those True Social stock. Yeah, I bet. Maybe he bought. Would that be?
Hey, I'll retruth that.
You know, what would be funny if he just acquired True Social and just like adapted it to Twitter. You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh God, that would. And then Trump ends up fucking turning a profit. That would make them utterly insane. Oh, it'd be too.
And he makes it so you can say slurs on True Social. That's his outlet. For
Actually, Elon's vision of social media and tweets is much better than Trump's. I mean, True Social isn't exactly 100% free speech either. I'm sure there's.
I'd say like Elon Musk. I think when the picture I have in my head is he's like libertarian.
Yeah, which I think is perfect. Yeah, I think that's perfect. Because no matter if you're not libertarian, whether you're liberal or conservative, you're always both those groups are going to find a way to ban people. You know what I mean? And then whenever those groups are under fire, they always say, "Well, ban nobody," but they don't mean that. They just mean when I get in power, then I ban the people I don't like, and that's on both sides, by the way.
Yeah, but here's the problem with libertarians: never ask them their opinions on children.
Oh,
then
really?
it's all downhill from there.
Really? What do they think about kids?
There's a range of libertarian ideas,
like extremists.
Some of the most popular. There's like people who are like, well, what's the problem with child labor? Or people who are like,
yeah. So you're talking, all right, extremists.
Like, what's the problem? What's the problem if they want to
why should drunk driving be illegal?
Put the pornography themselves online.
Well,
that's if I just happen to say that to my hard drive.
That's like saying
nobody was hurt.
That's like saying right wing Christians want to make Judaism. Does someone want to make Judaism illegal? I mean, I'm sure.
No, I say that because I was a libertarian at one point, and I know I understand where.
Well, is it the Libertarian Party or people that have libertarian principles? I mean, I would
voted libertarian.
I've never voted libertarian, not once. I always thought they were too wacky.
Yeah.
To be honest with you. And I
consider myself some libertarian you are.
I'm
more libertarian than you.
Ron Paul 2024.
Yeah, Ron Paul fucking forever. It's happening.
He wasn't a libertarian. He was the other. I thought he was too far left.
He ran libertarian.
No, he said he was a libertarian. He ran in the Republican Party.
But
he never ran. In fact, the Libertarian Party was like screaming bloody murder when Trump got elected because he wanted to close the border. So I'm like, wait a minute. Our Constitution doesn't extend to fucking other countries.
Yeah, libertarians have they're a little too democratic in some ways, and that's why.
He ran
Libertarian Party is a joke. I did know that. I just want to shoot guns and not pay taxes. Well, I'm sure it's not as simplistic as either.
I mean, that's kind of base.
Ron Paul ran in 1988 for the Libertarian Party.
In 88, 1988, but not when he got popular, like 10, 15 years ago. He ran the Republican Party, yeah.
Yeah, and then he regretted it.
1988. Look, I was alive. I remember that election. All right, I was alive. I was actually in school. I didn't know who the fuck Ron Paul was. So.
Mm-hmm. People talk about how they swindled Bernie, they did all this, they took it from him. But it's like Ron Paul lived that a million times before. And if you guys have been paying attention, you would have known that was going to happen from the outset. Like if Bernie had any decent political positions, they'd get squashed in favor of fucking Clintons or whoever.
That's how it goes. Twitter accepts buyout, giving Elon Musk total control of the company. Oh God, that's just it feels good. Let's just be honest here. It feels good.
And now he's going to teach your children how to have sex.
Twitter accepts Musk's offer.
He goes full evil.
You better fucking fire everybody and not do what fucking Trump. You got to clear house, man. You got to get rid of every one of those jerk offs. They're going to sabotage you. DJ Heartbreak 831. Autism owns Twitter now, and there's hope for blowbacks. Also, AC. Not all libertarians believe the same way. Of course not. Of course.
There's like a weird thing. There's like big L and little L libertarians and shit. Too.
No. You're scurrying away from this. There's extremists in every fucking ideology. You know, I mean, and yes.
No, but I mean,
you know,
libertarianism, it lends itself to this divisiveness just by the nature of like how they're going to go through minarchism.
Like,
it's my opinion, but it's an informed opinion.
You could also say that about any group. Like liberalism lends itself to communism, or Christian fundamentalists, lend themselves to authoritarian Christian type rule. You could make that argument about anybody. It's just,
but I don't make that argument about that. I make that specifically about libertarianism.
Yeah, but my point is, you could make a similar argument about every fucking ideology.
Okay, you know the political compass, like Tommy?
Yes, and I think it's just a fucking meme, and I don't buy it.
The bottom two are left libertarian and like right libertarian, basically.
Yeah, well, there is a left and a right libertarian. I'm probably more on the right wing side, sure.
Yeah. So I'm
I'm not one of these people that needs an identity. I just like the ideas, and I think they'd be better for society.
I don't either. That's why I stopped giving a shit about politics. And it's just like, I'm Christian.
Two libertarians can agree on one thing. The other guy's a sellout. That's funny.
That's pretty good,
The other guy's a sellout. Well, I'll tell you what libertarian, in my opinion, lends itself to chaos. Because, like, it's not that you can never be libertarian enough. It's just, like, there is like, you get to the point where you're almost going to anarchy. You know?
Well, yeah, there's a lot of people, they're so against any rules and things like that. It's if you try to impose a system, sometimes they get like, whoa, that's too much government, man. That's too much government.
Well, I remember the libertarians when I was a kid, they were, when I was a kid, they were like, why do we have like drunk driving laws?
Yeah.
Come on, man. Look, you know.
I don't know, kind of based.
That's seriously based. Free speech is the bedrock of a functioning democracy. The Western world, go that far. And Twitter is a digital town square. Thank you, Elon Musk. First order of business. I'm blaming Tommy C. I'm banning Tommy C. Funny. If they banned everybody, like brought everybody back and just banned me, that'd be funny. And Musk said in his statement, including this release, I also want to make Twitter better than ever, embracing the product with new features, making the algorithm open source. Oh, that's gonna murder them. That's gonna murder them. You know, also that's gonna really benefit too if the algorithms
really don't want to see like the same old news outlets and shit 1,000 times being popping up in their feed.
Yeah, well, if you know the algorithms though, and like the math people, like I'll give you an idea for your YouTube drama guys. Wild Spartans will be the king of Twitter. He'll have 9 bazillion subs because he understands the math of this shit probably better than anybody. Maybe like, I heard Quobo Cop through a friend of mine is like really, really smart, shockingly enough, when it comes to things like algorithms or guessing what they're doing and how to feed them to, boost the amount of followers you have. So if the algorithms are open source, like you're going to see people get famous that weren't like people that had like 100 fucking subs or 100 followers that have fucking 100,000 in no time.
I have a question for anybody who's a tech-minded person because and I'll be the first to admit this. What the fuck is the algorithm? What the fuck are these algorithms everybody's speaking about?
All right. It is used in general, but there is like a computer science, and I can't do it either because I'm not that smart. There is a it's a throwaway word, right? But the algorithm would be how it functions, so to speak.
So a system of like computing.
So if it's like this,
generate some results.
Like, algorithms stuff like I don't know. It gets into AI and shit like that. But anyway, but let me simplify it because this is not really based it out. If you make a certain amount of shorts, your YouTube channel will see a certain amount of increase over this amount of time. We've tested it. Okay, the algorithm rewards or expands the content over, if you upload it this time or upload it that time or the time of the video, all the things that YouTubers worry about, right? So, okay, here's the thing with the YouTube algorithm. Nobody really knows. The guys that get the subs that have no talent, the guys that get the subs make the best guesses on how it works. Do you understand? So I can't really tell you what an algorithm. Well, actually, what's the definition, Matt? Computer
definition of an algorithm?
Yeah, computer algorithm. Look up the definition.
I mean, like, yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to speak. I'm trying to tell you on how it'll be used, not the literal definition. I don't understand it that well, right?
A process or set of rules to be followed in calculations or other problem-solving operations, especially by a computer.
Wait, Rifferter just explained it. Algorithm is computer code that scans a data set and applies certain rules based on what data is collected. Okay.
That's kind of what I said, though. If you upload it at certain times, it'll go, your videos will go. That's kind of what I said. I mean,
I understand what Rifferter said, though. Like, very well. I don't know. So it's just limits and terms
I'm not
conditions.
Rifferter's in the fucking tech business. I'm a fucking
okay.
I'm an idiot talk show host. He's a fucking techie. All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Interesting. Thank you, Riveter.
I'm actually a little disappointed. I figured more people would show up today. We got the typical 200. You know?
I feel smarter. My brain is growing.
Well, yeah. Maybe it's because people are just
shot from the point is helping me learn. It's edutainment.
You really said that like Tom. Elon Musk finalized Twitter purchase. The left. Yeah, I was murdered. I can't wait. Tomorrow is really going to be the best.
I love Reno 911.
When we see all those tweets. I'm not sure. I'm interested in Twitter if Elon Musk owns it. John.
Who the fuck is this guy?
John D. Is that the guy that fucking was involved in Nixon? This is the guy that fucking. He's treated as a fucking hero. It's too funny. This is the guy that ordered the people to break into the Watergate fucking hotel. And because he snitched on Nixon, he's a hero. Like, you're not. Who cares? You're a fucking criminal. And your wife was probably a goddamn madam. I think I remember. I went.
John Dean, I don't know if anybody will care when you die.
Somebody wrote, because you're old. Oh, please don't go. Also, who are you?
Also, who are you? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, considering people making calls, like, who cares about John Dean?
John
Dean was a part of the Republican Party, and when he was being investigated, he did time, this guy, for Watergate. He admitted that he really was apolitical, that he didn't care one way or another. We're talking about a sociopath. Him and John want to go bowling.
Hey, Tommy, if there's one thing I've learned, it's that the elderly people of the fucking boomer generation are the backbone of social media. And we can't do this whole thing without them. We can't do this. If they're not around to mentor us on morality and what's good and bad and which fucking news outlets to listen to, then we're fucked. It's total chaos.
Friendly reminder that Elon Musk told the UN if they gave him a budget breakdown of $6 billion that he could end world hunger, he would do it. They gave him a budget, and then he decided not to do it. And he just instead buy Twitter for $45 billion. I'm sure that's not the whole story, and I'm sure he couldn't do it.
Also, I don't think a budget of $6 billion could end.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
I love this. So this is just the old. Think of how many starving children you could have fed with that food. Yeah, let's just get rid of Silicon Valley in general and just have all those people like feed starving children. Why don't we do? Isn't that the logical explanation?
Yeah. Here's the thing. The world hunger. That's. I'm really fortunate to live in a first world country. I won the sperm lottery. But here's the thing. Free speech is also important to me. It's important for me to be able to think. It's important for higher learning institutions. It's important for finding out the truth. It's important for just a psychological reason of being able to express yourself. So these things are a lot more, in a lot of ways, a lot more important. The West can't save the hungry if we're all types of fucked up and killing and fighting each other and oppressed ourselves by authoritarian states. So we can't help anybody if we're under authoritarian state, which I'm sure is something you wouldn't mind, Captain Amazo. Suspended accounts coming back after Twitter takeover. What the fuck is this? Oh, this is the scene from Ready Player One? Or no, it's Endgame. It's Endgame.
Yeah,
it's the scene from Endgame. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Hey guys, this is just like the comic book movie.
This is great. What is this shit? Look at these guys. Everyone wants Elon Musk back from Twitter jail. That's too funny. That's hysterical.
I hope somebody. I'm waiting. We're gonna get the fucking Harry Potter reference. We're going to get the Elon Musk is like Voldemort, and we're like Gryffindor. I'm so excited for that. It's already happened, I'm sure.
I'm starting to see people like saying they're leaving Twitter, and then someone finds out they actually drive a Tesla.
That's great. All right, hold on a second.
I sent you one.
It was okay back then. I'm leaving Twitter. Delete it. Goodbye.
Hey, Matt Pitt, it works.
What's this guy?
Matt Pitt spammed in chat, so I donated. Thanks, Mike Lopez. 777.
No problem.
That's fucking funny. This looks hysterical. There's his Tesla. Oh, you're so good for the environment, blah blah. Last tweet. Thank you, everyone. It was great to meet you all during this time.
What kind of name is that?
What a dipshit. This is good. You're going away. Good. Go to Truth.
No, not Israel Ferrer Camacho. Him.
God, half the reason he's buying it is people like you are annoying. You know, Israel Camacho, a former engineer at Twitter, announces he is leaving the platform. Boy, what kind of fucking ego, Elon Musk? Don't let the door hit you in the ass the way out. But, I mean, what kind of fucking ego? Like, what kind of... Like, how do you have to think about yourself each day to think that anybody would give a fuck? And wouldn't you have more effect on, like, I don't know, getting it back your way if you stayed on? You know, like, oh my God, all the great content creators, it looks like all the egomaniacs are leaving. Oh well, goodbye.
I don't think anyone's leaving. If I'm being honest,
I don't buy it. You're probably right.
Hey guys, you don't have any of me
because
anymore.
There's nowhere else to go. You know?
No, they're gonna go to Facebook.
I get what you're saying.
Meta.
This is kind of a cool cartoon, right?
Yeah.
You think? I like this one.
Letting them free? Yeah. Letting the birdie free.
Yeah. Something
go
like
be free, Twitter.
That's what the
even a cartoon.
Tweet the N-word. Go be free.
Be free.
Fly
Tweet
high
the
and tweet the
N-word.
N-word.
$100 JFA,
Whoa.
Mr. Anniversary
Whoa.
Stream. Just want to thank you for the laughs and epic moments on YouTube. P.S. Cheapskates for life. What?
Thank you,
cheap?
GFA.
You're cheap to me. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it.
Hey, Paul, get in here. We just got $100.
Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. Oh man, I know times are tough nowadays. You don't see those as much as you used to. Let's see. What is Twitter accept a Musk original offer? I'm the captain now.
Remember that meme?
What's this up here? Liberal for sensitive assholes.
Okay, that's
a boomer meme and a half, huh? That's boomer.
Yeah, that's like a high effort.
That's
meme,
what my dad
honestly.
would fucking tweet out. Like,
yeah,
he would actually say he's like, oh, my dad's like, I'll come to the platform, and I told him about the check mark idea. I guess you give him $50, you have a check mark the rest of your life, and that makes all the reporters feel less important. And he says, you know what? If he takes it over, I'll do it. And then I got to tell him, do not follow me. Do not follow. Do not say you're my son.
And then be like,
don't say I'm your son.
Need some cheese with that wine.
It's gonna be wild out here, wild west. Elon Musk owning Twitter feels like my alcoholic dad doesn't care if me and my friends smoke weed. Let's become of late. Just won the custody battle and I'm here for it.
that is the most realistic thing.
Dude, my mom left. Dude, my dad doesn't give a fuck if we smoke weed.
Yeah.
This is why Really on Crip is really hilarious, because everyone else on Twitter is doing the same fucking joke, like, oh, everyone's saying they're leaving Twitter just like they were saying they're going to go to Canada when Trump was president. Everyone's making that joke.
Yeah, okay.
But Crip is being
Crip does it. Well,
and he's not like doing this thing like, damn, Daddy Musk is going to save us. He's gonna lead us into the light.
All right,
just
Pitt.
like, yeah.
One last time for me today. LOL. $5, Mr. Lopez. Thanks so much. Well, mate, it's almost like Mr. Crip is a legitimate comedian.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, 100%. Not Blair White, not the quartering. Really on Crip. Actually
talented, really creative. I could fucking, it's not like he's only in a fucking wheelchair. It doesn't make him a better or worse person to me. But I can honestly say that's funnier than I am.
Well, I would say he's not half bad, but there is half of him that is bad. He's in a wheelchair. So.
That's exactly. You and him both. I think I'm done with Twitter, guys. Twitter users with 9 followers. Yeah,
basically.
Bye.
It's funny. It's like these huge accounts too. They're verified. They have like 10,000 followers. You've never heard of them. I've never heard of them. And it's like they get no interaction with their tweets whatsoever.
Nothing.
And like this is like the one.
Would you
time
ever see
they
the
get
check marks that don't get it? Like
themselves.
there's a handful of blue check marks out there that just get zero interaction, and they think they're important.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of. They think they're hot shit because like people follow them as like a signal. It's like,
Yeah.
look, I follow this check mark, and he's with the agenda, but they never interact with them. And it's
Yeah.
like, you look at all their followers, and they're like nothing accounts.
So you have no
Nobody
influence.
uses.
You're just a fucking blue
Yeah.
check mark. Yeah.
They just have numbers.
Yeah,
and that's it. And
that's what they hate. They hate guys like me. Like I'm not like the most powerful guy on Twitter, but I do get interaction with people.
It's like those Chinese ghost towns. They prop them up for the Olympics, but like nobody lives there, and all the fucking houses are made out of like cardboard and fucking sticks and rocks.
Yeah, it's too funny. The moment Elon Musk reinstates Donald Trump handle hashtag Twitter takeover. Reinstates Trump's Twitter. Garcia, what's going to happen here? I tell you something. Here's another thing. Like I said, all the other more important things about the Western world. Let's talk about the entertainment angle. We're getting fucking. If these guys come back, it's going to be fun. I don't give a shit. What they fucking say, or even if they're wrong or lying. They're fucking entertaining, and you're allowed to believe shit that isn't true. You're allowed to say shit that isn't true under certain circumstances. Like I can't say that fucking AC is a pedophile and say it's legit, with an audience, and like AC can take me to court for that. But you're allowed to have fucking divergent opinion, even if it's wrong. Sorry, AC, did that make you upset?
Well,
it was a metaphor, an example. Come on.
There's more truth to that than you think.
Your favorite.
This is my confession.
Oh, this is pretty funny. Yeah, whatever. You know what? You know his first tweet. You know his first tweet's gonna be? The election was stolen. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Who wants to put money on that? First tweet, like the N-word. You missed me, Twitter.
Nice.
Yes, there's gonna be a lot of N-word. Oh, let's clutch our pearls. I don't give a fuck.
It was very embarrassing what Jack did and his cronies when he was in charge of the platform. But Elon Musk, great guy. He needs better hair plugs, but great guy. Doesn't quite have as good hair as me, but
I heard Jack was getting a little nervous about his fucking stock, right? And he was making noises, right?
Yeah. What if like Elon brings him back and they
Jack was so disillusioned with Twitter is the funniest thing.
Ruin the original BCT team. I think Jack's a psycho too. Has he wrote anything? No, he hasn't wrote anything in 2 days.
No, he's probably like a normal guy now.
He seems to be more
He's like
normal.
going outside.
He's not that weirdo anymore, yeah.
He's got the big lumberjack beard now and everything.
Oh, I mean, he's either a coward or a fucking wacko himself. Elon Musk taking Twitter private in $44 billion. That's the best part. They can't do shit. Mm-hmm. Thoughts go out to people I know who are working for Twitter. Yikes.
Yikes!
Yeah. Hey, Aaron. My thoughts go to the people that are working on the fucking pipeline. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah. Yikes, Reno. That's a heckin' cringe, don't you think?
Well, maybe they're not important. Maybe they're fucking spokes on the wheel, and maybe they're not supposed to. Like just do your fucking job. It's just like make my bid, Mac. Give me my fucking fives. Keep the fucking site up. Maybe it's nothing more than that. Yeah.
My thoughts go out to the programmers with steady jobs who have a working job with benefits. Yeah. Congratulations, guys.
Yeah, it's so tough for these guys. The mental stress, Tommy.
Okay. Well, they did put that statement out when this whole thing started 2 weeks ago. When I forget exactly what it was called, but it was like we were going through our peace week or something like that, and Elon Musk ruined it. I'm like, what planet are these people?
They ruined my peace
people
week.
out there like making cars and shit and building stuff and risking their lives on fucking bridges, painting it. Man, fuck you in the asshole. God, fucking soldiers and ugh. Elon Musk. I don't know. You didn't like this meme. I did.
No, I didn't. I didn't like it. I just thought it was a boomer meme.
Is it? I look when somebody sent back to Keem. Actually, Keem lost a shit ton of weight.
Oh.
Gun?
Yeah, I guess they're making him the gun. But Akeem lost a shit ton of weight. He hasn't been fat in a couple of years.
Nah.
I notice they don't call him fat much anymore.
No, they just call him old.
Yeah, old. Well, he knew that was coming. He told me, "You're too old already. I'm going to be 40 in a year or two." So, well, now year 2 is here, and he's still here. And
Alex is still in. No wait.
Yeah, Alex never came back to the internet. We should do a video. Where is Alex? Whatever happened to Alex?
Who killed the Captain Alex?
Who killed? Yeah, that's what happened. Who killed the
From Uganda? The new action movie.
I love
with Kila Keemstar.
Do you ever watch them unironically? I do.
Black Boy. I did.
Yeah, I do. They're fun.
I wanted to watch the one that was like 2016, and it was like it was just like this clusterfuck of like a Terminator ripoff and like every other like sci-fi movie ever in Uganda. Great. Yeah, but with like the same graphics and everything.
Black Boy.
What's that game?
What?
Jesus.
I'm a man.
Oh,
I'm a man. You ain't gonna be able to call me.
Look, I would wait till Eon gets his managers in there and shit. I wouldn't be saying that.
I'm gonna call up OJ Simpson.
Oh, what's up, Twitter world?
Black
I don't understand.
What's up, Twitter world? I heard Keemstar's being racist again. Going around calling people boy and everything.
Why do you say that to Alex?
Man, Keemstar.
Hey,
what did you say to Alex all those years ago?
Let's see how free this platform is. This is Mark Furman's docs. Go check it out, people.
I'm coming to your house.
I'm coming to your house. Oh, the juice is loose. I'm gonna say the N-word.
I would like to know your location.
Open your DM so I can send you knife emojis.
Do we have any other breaking news or anything? Or
let
me check Drudge. Hold on, let me check Drudge.
No, this isn't breaking news.
Done.
This is heartbreaking news.
The mogul Musk takes Twitter. Let me see what this. Elon Twitter accepts the buyout, but these people must be crying their motherfucking monkey eyes out. I mean, it must be great. The salt is going to be exquisite. All right, what's the Twitter takeover? Yeah.
It's like
question for Matt: when you buy a pair, what do you do with the other shoes? The one you don't have a foot for. What do you do?
It goes on my prosthetic leg, asshole.
That's a good question. Twitter points back then. I was just kidding. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's like back in December. Oh, it was back in 2017. I love Twitter. You should buy it then. How much is it?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I sent that one.
Why does he have the same haircut as Negative XP in that one page?
There's no... I'm afraid like a big hairy vagina is going to pop up on here.
You got to be careful
with
Yeah, when you do that. I'll skip it. If we see something good, we'll fucking go back to it.
I'll go through a choice.
Oh, here's one. Here's one here.
Boy.
We could do this. We could do this.
Invincible.
Yeah. Twitter coming Twitter suspension. Fump. Yeah. Let me delete some of these fucking. God, I got so many goddamn things open.
Did you see Elon Musk's tweet about a few hours ago?
Well, he said something to the effect of, I hope my critics stay on here.
Yeah.
It makes more sense to stay on there. Like, what a fucking, what an empty gesture. Oh, I'm going off Twitter. Like, oh, fuck. Like, who are you? Who do you think you are? Jesus Christ.
Not Parag Najindahar. You were my favorite coder for fucking or whatever. No, but not the guy that made Dropbox. No.
They do. They walk around fucking.
What else do I have left? No, not you too, Nancy Pelosi.
No. Well, here's one. I don't know. I like to look at this one too. This one's pretty funny. I don't know what the fuck it means. Oh, it's got
what the hell? Even
lol
these people in other languages are celebrating. It's like it's a global event.
Yeah, it really is.
Austin Bennett with $5. The real question is what's going to happen after Elon is dead and gone. Okay.
Somebody else attacked.
Whoa, is that a threat, dude?
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. This is look. This also puts pressure on the other companies to open up. And I hope when the Republicans take charge, they start breaking up these companies. You can't ban people for political speech, and that's up into including stuff you don't believe is true. You know, you can't do it. How about that? You just come in there and do it. This is the public square. You don't control it. Not a handful of all. You know, that's the thing you're going to hear. You're like, now an oligarch owns one of the biggest communication platforms, where just fucking an hour ago, it was a private company could do what they want. You know, what's the matter? Aren't you for private corporations? You know, now they're on defense again, so they're going to go into the victim stance. Before they were in power, then they went the authoritarian stance. Yeah. Here we go. Elon Trump. Everybody's talking about Trump.
Is this true? This whole started because the Babylon Bee got banned.
There is some truth in that. Yeah, because and the Babylon Bee it's satire.
Yeah.
You know, like, don't tell me that's misinformation. Like, they knew it was. They know it's not misinformation. They just didn't want it up there because it violated their fucking values. Who cares? Fuck your values. You know, that used to be a big thing for the Republicans, like back in the 90s. Like, we have family values. And the lefties stood up and said, fuck your values, you know? And then the lefties got in charge, and they're like, your values have to be our values. You can't be online, you know? Fuck your values. Keep your values to yourself. Fuck off. You know? And maybe I am I'm actually maybe a real liberal at heart, you know, minus the socialism.
Oh, a real libtard. Sorry.
At heart, you know, I don't want you fucking telling me what to, like, you know, AC, with your religion and all your other stuff, and I'm sure, like, as long as you keep it away from me, I'm cool, man. Don't get all my shit. And that's the thing. Like, the right wing, especially the religious types, when they get a little fucking edge, they start acting like a bunch of SJWs and woke assholes, right? And I when I was a kid, I was glad when the left stood up to, you know, people like that. You know? So it's just like, you know, there's got to be a fucking balance. The problem is when the left's in charge,
why is it? Will, hold on. Let me scroll through something that was. Don't scroll back up. But I saw something.
What was it bad? How bad was it? Hold on. Oh no! I didn't have it on screen. Didn't have it on screen.
Elon Musk okay, yeah. Okay, sorry. It was just.
I just said something nasty.
It was
Elon
like
Musk used to suck 100 dicks a day. At 17-year-olds, Elon Musk could only afford to live off penis, where he ate cum for almost every meal. Congratulations to Elon Musk for buying Twitter. It's truly a story of art. Like, that's all you can come up with. Who is this guy? I'm not gonna even like put on.
That's
he's
like
got 2 followers, and this is funny. Like, should I put this guy on screen? And every time Trump was impeached, this is somebody melting down. So he's being like ultra. Like, that's another thing about the left. It's okay to be homophobic, you know. It's okay to be homophobic
because when you make memes like that, you're celebrating sucking dick.
Yeah,
it's a celebration of life, because, you know, the sperm comes out and you're like praising it and you're saying, yeah, you get to suck dick now too. This is offensive to you, but not to me. But to you, it should be offensive because you suck dick. But I think that is an honorable thing, and I would salute you like our troops if you suck dick.
Hey, you remember when, what was that terrible late night talk show host, the one that did that stupid dance for the COVID dance, the propaganda dance?
Is it Stephen Colbert?
Yeah, Colbert. What did he called, you know, it was, you know, this wasn't like a long fucking time ago in the 90s when he called fucking Trump Putin's cock holster, you know, like right on live television, and nobody gave a shit, you know?
Yeah,
we're the only, like, that's the thing about the left. They don't care about it, like LGBT. They don't care about dirty names or anything like that. It's just like, I want to be able to call somebody a cocksucker. You know?
I saved up my homosexual respect tokens, and then I put them in. I cashed them out, and I got one gay joke.
Man, you sound like
100 tokens get you one gay joke.
You sound like fucking Ethan. Didn't work out too well from him. That's too funny. You know, maybe we should just take calls today. We don't really take calls as much.
Oh yeah, what's that song? You know, the Ric Flair theme song, dun 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 dun. Is that public domain?
No.
Is that public?
No.
It's not?
It depends on the orchestra who does it, and they claim it.
Okay, because Ricky Berg put out a video using the song. I didn't want to send it to you unless you could watch it.
There's not a lot of people in here anyway. Send it to me.
All right.
I'll fucking gamble.
Gotcha. All right. Gotcha.
Well, we got 300. It's pretty good. But
there you go.
I shouldn't. I'm not complaining. I'm just, you know, saying, like,
it's a musky story.
That's the thing. No, I clicked on
something
it.
Stinks.
This is
yeah, this is just funny. This is obviously a shit post, but it's like,
let's say Ricky does do funny stuff from time to time himself.
Oh, this, yeah.
Here we go. This might be public domain.
Oh, it's the 2001 Space Odyssey.
Space Odyssey, yeah, I think it's
What the fuck?
Woo! Woo!
Holy shit! What the fuck?
He's drooling. Ew. He got rabies.
No way!
One thing I think Elon will do is monetize this motherfucker. But I bet he figures out a way to monetize his platform. That's one of the worst things about this platform is. He can't monetize a motherfucker. Yeah.
Matt, did you really introduce that song as the Ric Flair intro theme song?
Woo!
Yes.
That's all he
He's
knows.
fucking
He's
nerd.
fucking from downtown.
You know what's funny is I literally looked up the song, and as soon as I started saying, I couldn't remember it, so I had to say it.
Yeah, I think it is public domain, actually.
Did you see what else is there?
What else is
Did you see the Sean King tweet by any chance?
Oh God, yeah.
Oh, he's the
Talcum
white guy that
X,
thinks
my
he's
favorite.
black. That guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
Yeah,
that
yeah,
guy.
yeah.
Yeah,
send me
Talcum
that.
X.
Yeah, the Talcum X. Is that what they call him?
Yeah, that's what they call him.
All right. Oh, he won't be leaving. He's works for the Post, I think. Or at its root, Elon Musk wanting to purchase Twitter. Let me guess. Racism is not about left versus right. It's about white power.
Yeah.
It's about white power, brother.
The man was raised in apartheid by a white nationalist, which I don't think is true. Actually, I think that was completely fucking. I don't know. I should say I don't know. I didn't read the whole article. So.
Was everybody who's raised during apartheid like a racist?
No, he said
like
by
that?
white nationalists. I'm wondering, like, yeah, every white. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of white people. He's upset that Twitter won't allow white nationalists to target, harass. Well, black nationalists censor everybody. That's his definition of free speech.
My man, you are high yellow. All right.
I like how
don't
we're like
think
free
I wanna-
speech is just what it sounds like. You know,
I don't want to
it's-
hear about white nationalism from this guy.
And you know what? You're a white nationalist because you're fucking European. All right, you deal with it. I do every day. I know it's hard. You fucking liar. Fucking Milo. You know, that's the thing. You know, Milo. That's the thing. Like Milo exposed this idiot. This white guy pretending he's black. And they found I think Milo found the proof. You know, I think
So he's like the
challenged-
male Rachel
Yeah,
Dolezal.
and everybody pretends like it's not happening. They challenge him to a DNA test or some shit like that. Fuck that guy. Fuck you. I hope it changes everything. This is white. Like, how is this a smart thing to say? It's about white power. Why? Explain. Who?
No. It's just about white power,
It's
brother.
just about white power.
If you know, you know.
Maybe you know. But see, you don't know, so you're ignorant.
I'm gonna let you come up with the explanation for me, because I'm just gonna let my mouth move faster than my brain. That's just how I do it,
Fuck
cuz.
up, Vanilla Ice. Jesus Christ.
He's like he literally is like a jive talking motherfucker. That's what it is. He's talking jive. That's literally what he
It's
does.
Literally
It's a living.
jive. It's literally jive. Turkey.
Jive turkey.
Big
ass.
butt lover. Long time. How are you, sir? How can I help you?
Hello, butt lover.
Big butt lover. Are you swear to God you're gonna blow this? You haven't called him like
Butt
months.
lover. Butt lover. Butt lover.
He likes big butt lover. He makes terrible calls anyway. Anybody else want to call in? Apparently not.
Oh,
Ah.
link.
What's that? What's the
I
problem?
said I'll put the link in.
He had one job to
He had
love
one
butt
job.
and to proclaim.
One job. Thanks so much, Big
To
Butt
the
Lover.
world.
Have you heard of quantum TV drama? Yes, and I never looked into it. Terrible person. Probably should do something. I wouldn't be so lazy today. I just sat around with fucking Joe the last 2 days and watched fucking Netflix. What a loser. What a loser. The real question is, what's going to happen after Elon? Oh, we have to cover that one. Okay, good. Good. What's going to happen? When Elon says, like, the same thing that happens when everybody else fucking dies. There you go.
Death.
Big Butt Lover, what's up? I'm
Butt
never having
lover.
a problem with him.
He's on mobile, so he's probably
Is he-
just
sorry,
getting
he
the
probably doesn't know. Let's
glitch.
kick him.
You don't actually
Time
love
him out
big butts.
for
Well, here's the
5
issue.
minutes.
I've been told that the Android glitch is like changed, like it's gotten
Oh,
worse.
it's a new
It's gotten
glitch.
worse?
All right.
Yeah,
Hey,
you
Elon,
can't go
help
through
us out
browser.
here. Yeah.
Come
All right,
on.
guys, if you want to call in, use the
Johnson.
app. Don't use the app on your phone on an Android. Do it through Google Chrome or whatever fucking browser you do. Do it through the browser.
Yeah.
It's the best way to do it. And it works. It fucking works. It's like guaranteed to work. Log in and real shit. I kicked him out for 5 minutes so he doesn't keep going in and teasing me. Nerdy John. Bye.
Hey. To give a quick summary of the Elon thing, I have the same opinion as you guys do. This is a great thing. I'm loving seeing people mold about this. About Quantum TV, though, I have a bit of information on that. He got a hold of.
My dick's too small.
Who's he? Go.
What was that?
Who's he? Go.
I'm sorry, Time.
Who's he? Go.
Dude who mauled about a video made on him, and now he
Who
called the
is
What the fuck is happening? Oh my god.
John? Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
Nerdy, who is he?
I'm there. He's a tech YouTuber.
John, you're getting blown up. You know why, right?
I know.
Yeah, fine. Jesus Christ. I don't know anything about the quantum story, all right? And I swear to God, I have. Here's one thing I demand. If I create a platform for all you fuckheads to come together, I demand being told a story like a story should be told. Like I can understand it, you know? I don't know anything about the story. Sorry, maybe I should. I don't know what the fuck my problem is. Look at all these callers coming in all of a sudden.
I'm sweating. I'm sweating because I'm laughing.
Yeah.
Edgy, you're on the air. Go ahead.
What's up,
You tell me,
Tommy?
Ed.
So we're okay. I've been listening to the Elon Musk thing for since it became news,
Sure.
and I gotta say it's my goal to be able to just start harassing women again. I keep getting banned. I keep getting banned again and again and again and again, and I'm losing my mind. I think I lost. What are you
gonna say? What are you gonna say when you harass your first woman? Like, what's gonna how you gonna do it?
Don't walk alone at night. Like I just,
You're gonna say
I
that's pretty edgy.
I want. No, it's not. It's not edgy enough. I have a real issue.
You have
with
so
the
much
fact-
edginess in store for these random women. You don't even know what you're gonna say. You're so excited.
Yes. You don't even know. Like, I fucking okay. I used to be a pussy, but now I'm generally don't give a single fuck anymore.
Oh,
like,
you used to be a pussy, but now you're a Chad. I see.
Yes,
I understand.
yes, it was a transformation. So my goal is to finally make a woman cry on video.
Okay.
So I can show it to all my friends.
All right.
Awesome.
What else is here?
Real insightful.
Octo, you're on the air. Say something interesting. And get off the fucking app, like I told you.
I hope this egg is cooked.
Fill me with drugs. That's my kind of guy. And used to be AC's kind of guy.
Wow.
Fill me with drugs. You're on the air. You know what we did? We told everybody not to use the app. They all downloaded the app. They all got an account. They all logged into the fucking server, and they can't get in because they're on.
It says he's not on mobile, so maybe it's just got a mic issue. I don't know.
Well, maybe he's on drugs too.
Yeah.
All right.
You know,
I don't have to.
what's the problem with that? You're the
Colton, you're on the air. Colton, say something.
Hey,
Anything.
there was this podcast I used to watch. It was called Baited. I was wondering how it ended. Like, why did it end?
Fuck off.
You're a dipshit, Colton.
Mormon guy's got two fucking brain cells to rub together. Mormon guy, you're here. Great man, Mormon guy.
Yeah. Hi, nice to meet you.
Meet you.
I love
we're
Jesus.
friends. Well, go ahead.
So I think it's good for free speech. I like to see D Trump back in the hood, in the Twitter hood. But
yeah, Twitter hood.
I don't. This sounds like such a shitty investment. I don't know how this thing makes money.
Well, he said this isn't for money. It is shitty. It does. It's fairly. It's an unmonetizable platform. It's not like Facebook or YouTube. You know. So in that perspective, it's right. But I don't think that's what it's about. I think he actually gives a shit about. He sees what's going. He sees what's going on. Thank you so much for being new member, Zell.
Thank you, Zell.
What's it? Why does that name sound familiar?
Yeah, that name's very familiar, Tommy.
Zell. Oh.
She can be a member if she wants. I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck. She's got all the rights in the world. I don't give a fuck. I'm not running the. Tipster closed his fucking Discord, so I can do what I want with mine now.
I can do what I want. No more Tipster.
Jesus Christ.
I
got a lot of free reign on my Discord, just no porn. I mean, that's what can't you do on my Discord?
In the paid server, just no N words, none of that shit.
We can't say N words.
Well, no, it's the paid server.
Oh yeah, because we can't do it because of Discord. I was gonna in honor of on Elon Musk. We're not fucking clipping everybody that just says like.
No, we're not. I'm not clipping anybody. I'm just deleting it. I'm not clipping anybody.
All right. Okay.
Tommy's like, we're not letting people say N-words? Why not? What the fuck?
Well, I just think today's like a holiday. It's like today is the day to let the N-words out.
Yeah.
No, not the N-word. It's just the N-word.
Today is N-word day.
Hey, what's up, my N-words? Welcome back.
Okay. Yeah, Mormon guy. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Yeah, you're afraid. Like, I don't think it's a good investment. Who cares? It's not your money. You know.
Well, part 2 of it is I actually wonder what will the best features be. Is it just really just unbanning people? Is that like the best new feature? Because I actually wonder what they actually want to put into it that's new.
Well, if I had to guess, thank you, Elon Musk. If I had to guess, he's gonna he's probably been looking at and saying, if they just did this, they'd make money. If just did that, they make money. And then when he went to the board and said those things, they just looked at him like he was crazy. He's seen that look before. It's the look of not wanting to work and change things and make money. So he's going to go over there. Twitter might look very different in about 6 months, like a completely different platform.
Well, they already been working on a lot of stuff. So maybe
but it might not mildly.
Shit
the version we see now might not even mildly. It might not mildly resemble what we have now.
Yeah.
You know what though? If I was him, I'd Photoshop my face on the logo. That would be me.
Nice.
Just a big old Elon head on the logo.
I wouldn't because Elon's got a face for radio. So
he really does.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
He's got that autistic gaze.
He's got a face. It's a butter face, as in it looks like it's been slathered in butter or carved out of a stick of butter.
How old is Elon? He's only 50, right?
I think so.
I don't know. He's having threesomes with Amber Heard though. So.
Let me see.
Is he really? Is he banging Amber Heard?
You didn't hear that? He got caught in the elevator with her.
Good for him.
Oh, Elon Musk?
Oh, he's 50. Yeah.
He's 50.
Yeah, he was banging Amber Heard for sure.
But anyway, this will go better than Story Fire.
I actually, even through my I know a chick that he banged. I personally know a chick he banged.
Really?
Yes, I do.
Who could blame him?
Wait, is it who I'm thinking of, Tommy?
No, I don't think so. I doubt it.
Oh, you don't. It's not someone in the internet sphere.
Jenna Marbles.
How the fuck else would I know?
I don't know.
Well, my wife's girlfriend fucked him. I mean, what do you want?
I don't know. Some waitress at Jersey. I don't know.
That's the thing. Like a waitress. Yeah, like the girl that fucked. Yeah, it's like the waitress at Jersey.
She bragged to me about it.
But yeah, the waitress that banged. Hi, I'm the waitress that banged Derek Jeter in fucking 1995. How are you? How are you? Boy, she could fill a coffee up, can't she? That's too funny. Tell me lies. Tell me sweet little lies. John Swan. Here's 5. I would have given John. I'm done with him. But now? Only now? Jesus Christ. I'm not seeing anybody really support John, but I don't really want to talk about John. I'm done. All right, Mormon guy, thanks for the call. You're a good man.
Yep.
Thank you, you're the best. Give me a private.
I know we don't
say hello sometime.
I know you don't want to talk about John, but supposedly another call is getting released.
I'm gonna do my job. That's what I'm gonna fucking do. You know what I mean?
It's the call where he had phone sex.
I gotta be honest with you. If we had an OG show, like some of the original hosts came on yesterday, I had a motherfucking old time blast, and not all of our own hosts are still alive. And we had a blast last night, but I would actually be also looking forward to doing a Swan call with fucking AC too. That would be fun. You'd see like the old generation, the new generation. That'd be kind of fun.
Yeah.
I can remind them all how they're gonna die soon. Like they're gonna get old. They're gonna have liver problems.
All right, I got to. Okay, real quick, I got to do an ad for myself. I don't know if you guys know this. I've been meaning to do this and do a fucking video on it.
The look on your face is because right after I said they're old, they're gonna die. You're like, wait a second, that's right. He's right. I am gonna die.
Yeah, well, I've accepted it. You know, I'm a good fucking Christian myself.
It's like, speaking of dying, what about my YouTube channel here?
Speaking of, where's
my side channel, Monetization.
My Monetization ran out. I started posting just before they took it away from me because I let it sit for a year. It's all me. It's my fault. It wasn't YouTube's fault or anything like that. But I do kind of these, I just ripped off Yellow Flash. I'll be perfectly fucking honest with you. They're easy videos to do, and they're like, I consider myself more radio-oriented, and these videos are more radio-oriented. Did a bunch of stuff on Ethan. I think you really should check Sunny V2's video on, I talked about the latest video on a friend of ours, and I consider him a friend of the show, Itch Bluish or Zillion OP. You might know him as the Miracle Walker of Twitch back in 2013, and the story is not what you think it is. So this could lead you to other links to find out the whole story if you thought that guy was just a scammer. It's not as clear cut as you think. It's actually a pretty good story, and we've made pretty good friends with Zillion. I basically said this is going to be my last John Swan video. So the other channel's back. It's simpler. It's to the point. It's more audio driven. It's more radio driven. That's what I do. That's what I can do. Tommy C is back. We've gone up like 300 subscribers, like out of nowhere. And just wait for stuff. I'll be putting. Yeah, we went up like, I was surprised. In fact, I really got to thank you guys because I figure I was getting like 200-300 fucking views by letting it sit that long. You guys came right back. What was the first video we put out 2 weeks ago?
Ethan Klein.
That's 6.5K. Dude, thank you. Thank you, every one of you. And the guys are helping me out with these videos, and yeah, they're a little. And if I do something new or experiment, probably happen there anyway. So yeah, it's nice to have just a video channel and not think about it, and I could just rely on my gift of gab. So go check it out if you would. I would appreciate it.
I have an announcement to make as well.
Sure.
I've just been given permission by the source to say what the call is from John Swan.
Really?
John Swan, as you guys know, Bunk was in Cammy was in a call with John Swan, right? They did a call together like a week ago. Cammy recorded that call. And so that call is going to be released with reaction by Bunk and Aiden.
Nice.
Why don't you just give it to me first? What do I got? Some money?
So yeah.
Is Bunk going to do what he did last time? Just put on Twitch and say nothing?
I mean,
see if you can get a copy of that, and we won't go live with it until after they do. But I want a clean copy of that. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I want a clean copy. Let's get to some of the calls, like Smaggle, fucking Daggle. Smaggle Daggle, what do you want, you mushmouth moron?
Jesus Christ! It took you fucking long enough. But,
you know what's funny about that? How short it went. Goodbye.
Fuck you.
What do you think this fucking is? What do you think this is? All right, Beavers, how are you, sir?
I'm good, and you?
You're fucking South African too, aren't you? Are you proud of your boy?
That's why I called in.
Hell yeah.
Well, clearly you're a racist. What's on your mind, man?
Well, I mean, I just want to call in and say that it's great that Elon's bought Twitter because
hope so.
You know, the thing that fucked us before was the
Apartheid.
Media's opinion on us. No, the media's opinion cucked us.
Oh yeah.
So I think he's making great strides to bring back the nation.
I don't think he gives two rat's ass. He's really Dutch. He doesn't give two rat's ass about your country. Nobody does. He cares about South Africa. Do you?
What?
Beavers, am I wrong? Do you think he cares? Oh, let's see. Late night show is epic. It was like opening the Anthony and Jim Norton. Thanks so much. I appreciate it.
He doesn't give two shits.
I don't think he gives.
He got out of it and he's happy for it.
I'm sure. I talked to a lot of people in South Africa. I used to when I played H1Z1. They were miserable. Absolutely fucking miserable. Yeah. And it was all the same thing. Like, man, we did some horrible shit around here, but this place is fucking going downhill fast. They all had the same thing. You know, we had to fucking change what we were doing. You cannot oppress people like that. But God, is this place going to hell? You know. Oh well.
Beavers,
Yeah.
I think you have a point though. Like the thing is, Elon, they already have such a low opinion of him, and as far as the media perception of him. So him owning like Twitter makes it to where they're like, well, okay, we can't really like attack his character now in order to try to get change on Twitter the way that we used to. Because that was the thing, is they used to attack people who were afraid of being called, oh, you're racist, you're bigoted, you're sexist, or whatever. And Elon just doesn't give a fuck. So they can't really go crying to him for any sort of like, you have to get all these people off your platform. Otherwise, you're complicit in this targeted harassment of minorities and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. Leave South Africa. Leave South Africa out of hell. We don't want it.
What I was going to say, what I meant was that when we bring back apartheid, he can censor the people that claim that it's a bad thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're getting ahead of
chess.
You're going to bring back apartheid. No, I don't think that's going to work.
No,
are you leaving? Are all the white people leaving? The white people didn't go anywhere, did they?
They did.
They did.
We went from a population of 10 million or so down to a population of like 1.6 million.
Oh my God! Are you kidding me? God, did they hate black people?
You didn't keep up with the
news? Really? He's probably telling the truth.
No, they're running. They're running.
So you know what that means? So if you lost that many people, it's not just white people. That means everybody skipped.
There's a whole bunch of people trying to keep on farming and everything, but they kicked out all the white people that knew how to do it and owned a lot of farms and everything, and they're floundering because of that. They're like, oh wait, we didn't learn anything from them before we got rid of them.
Well, who's the first guy?
It's kind of like if the Pilgrims kicked out the Indians before they told them how to survive.
Who was the first president of the new South Africa? What's his name? The guy that was in prison for like 30 years.
Nelson Mandela.
Nelson Mandela. Okay, I remember that. It happened in '89 when he got out of prison. It was really amazing. That guy's an amazing guy, by the way. I have a lot of respect for him.
Yeah, great guy.
Yeah, great guy. And the thing that got me about him, everybody thought he was going to turn into a socialist shithole overnight. I would say the right thought that. He really didn't. He kind of fought back against it for a while, and held it. From what I understand, it's when Nelson Mandela, when left power, is when you start to see the slip in South Africa. Is that true? Do I have it right?
Yeah, you've got it right. Basically, what he did was...
Because Nelson Mandela was cool with Castro. That was a lot of people on the right weren't like happy with him. Not so much because he was too cozy with the commies, right? But he didn't do that shit when he was in power. He didn't empty the banks like some of the shit he said when he was like a freedom fighter or terrorist or whatever you want to call him. He actually held the country together,
Yeah, and the thing that he did was his successor, who got vote. Basically, what happened was he was a great president, and then his successor that he chose, we wanted to have him on as like a permanent president kind of deal, like extend his terms, right? Because we thought he was so great. Yeah. But he said no because he was good at the social side of things. Yeah. But he wanted to put this guy called Mbeki in, and Mbeki was like capitalist. He wanted to drive the economy forward. Wow. But then what ended up happening was the guy who got into power after him did like a little coup type of thing within the government and got him like yeeted out. And that's when our problem started with the socialist
the socialist came in, and then that's what happens.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Like we've got an insanely strong private sector. It's our government sector that's completely screwed.
I knew that when I watched that trial of that one-legged idiot. I was like,
what?
Sorry. No, the guy that runs real fast with the with his bionic leg. When I watched that trial and the way that courtroom was, I said, this is a backwards country. This is not the way law works in a civilized country. Like you weren't even as good as like Italy, which says the weakest legal system in the entire Western world, right? And it made Italy look like they had it together, So I was like, no, this can't stand. You can't have this kind of incompetence and and have it not all collapse. So I'd get the fuck out if I was you. Because it has nothing to do with race. The socialists will fucking kill it off. Take care, Beavers. Thanks for the call. And Elon will never be. It would be funny if they demand Elon come back and like solve the fucking problem.
I saw one of my friends commented on this. He's bought it for $44 billion, and he's like, "Dude's crazy, man. I wouldn't buy this place for that much." Like, fucking Twitter.
Big butt lover, you're on the air.
Here we go again.
All right, you're suspended for an hour. Okay.
Yep.
I'm here.
Okay. Well, they talk. Go ahead.
I said sorry. I was AFK last time. So I sent you a video. It's about an op-ed about I guess Elon being the head of Twitter, where he's pro shadow banning and whatnot.
You sent it to me?
Yeah, it's like a 10-minute video. I'm not saying you got to watch it now, but it's a guy who's, I would call him a commentary YouTuber, 530K subs. I would say he's on par with Colossal.
What's his name?
Joseph Buckley. Does he have an English accent and that's it? And he's
without the support of these people, a dose of Buckley wouldn't exist. Well, it might, but it would sound a lot.
Stop everything. What's the other video?
This guy sounds nothing like Colossal.
This says like Trump is a bad person. All of his videos, and I'm fucking out of here.
No, it's.
I'm looking for this. A real fake, silver stupidity. Man, these seem to be all reasonable topics. Everybody's racist. There's none of that here and there. Okay.
Worse, the acoustics in a cardboard box in an alley thing we did. When someone made fun of Bill Gates in the 90s, no one came rushing to his defense like, what have you ever done? You're just jealous that you'll never be as rich as he is. No, we just laughed at the fact that the world's richest man had the world's worst haircut. But then, Elon Musk became a public figure. I don't really hate Elon.
I don't know. This guy sucks, if you ask me. I hate his voice. It's annoying. Maybe
he's got an autistic accent.
Yeah, I know. You should be
he's Canadian.
That's not.
Well,
I mean,
that's no excuse.
That is.
That's never an excuse, sir.
Anyways, but the video is really interesting. There's several times where Elon's fired people from his company for, I guess, not having the best opinions on the Tesla self-driving feature.
Well, that's like different. That's different. That's business. He's not saying like your political views and your fight. That's completely different. Is that guy seriously making consent? Like somebody gets fired because they don't share his vision and he's in charge? Like that's the company. I mean, and being able to censor people because they believe the election was stolen. You know, that's like Apple. That's apples and orangutans. You know what I mean? I mean, look, I gotta watch a video, which I probably won't. Big Butler, I don't trust your judgment. But no, I don't think that's a very good comparison. If that's the one he made, All right, it's good to hear from you again, buddy.
I'm just saying, there's more to it. You might want to look into.
Okay.
Yeah,
thank you, Big Butler.
More to it. Yeah, give it and take it. Give it. God, that's an old name on here. Go ahead. Take it away.
Tommy.
What's up, man? Go.
It's the rise of the retards, Tommy.
There.
Tommy.
There. What you got? Yeah. What do you got? Come on.
You guys were talking about how Elon could make his money back. And
how's that?
Great idea, Elon. I know you're listening. I know you watched the.
Go tell your dumb joke.
Okay. He takes all.
I think that was a very good joke.
Mari, I'm getting impatient. Really I really need a cigarette. Sorry. I'll be in the. If you're a member of this, you can be in the after show, and I'll go talk to you in there. All right.
I think John Swan's going to be the next Ralph.
No, maybe. I don't know, in a different way.
I mean, it's like how so.
I think he'll always be a commentary punching bag or something.
Mm-hmm. A huge.
I think he's heading down that direction. Release is to put on 300 more pounds, and he's pretty much there,
He's pretty. He's a funny lolcow.
He's going to become a bear instead of a twink.
Sure. Awesome. Take care, man. I think that's
character
development. Hey, did you see what I did to my cat? It's really funny.
Yeah.
What, you tortured it?
Yes. Dude, you never believe it. When I put him in the fucking shower, she was so pissed off. She made sounds like. I'm just laughing, I never heard her make a sound like that. It's just like this, and she has one of those silent meows, or like really tiny. But she was like, it's fucking funny. But she's clean now.
She becomes like a fucking Star Wars, like a bantha or whatever the fuck.
She looks like those fucking dogs that were made of crystals that were running in fucking The Last Jedi.
Oh gosh.
You know what I'm talking about?
He's like,
the salt, like he's on there like fur and shit. But she was pissed. You know what the funny thing was? It was sad, kind of. I've gotten scratched more by her just playing around and having fun with her. She was so funny. She didn't even scratch me. She was so scared. Tommy sees cat. Get fucked, Tommy. And then Broski sent me a picture like, what the fuck? All right.
By the way, Tommy, thanks for fucking up my gay op. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Oh god, that was so funny. You want to see that? Like, I got to be honest with you. You probably figured it out. I was showing off in front of Joe when I did that.
Oh really?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
it was. Here we go. Let's see. Hey, Tommy, you do your favorite. Yeah, the free service. The free service is talking about they want karaoke. How are you gonna pull up karaoke? You're gonna have to play it in your end. There's no way to do it.
I don't.
I don't think you do it without it being all jumbled and jarbled and stuff like that. Chase people out of here. I'm actually not against it. Karaoke. I think it's gay. I need a screenshot from you. If you can figure out how to, I'll tell you what. Figure out how to do it like in a presentable way. I'll do it. Fuck Matt.
Fuck Matt.
All right, he basically says, "Say that's gay." I was like, "All right, fucking gay." Do you want karaoke? I was like, "Sure, why not? Fuck him." Fuck you, man.
yeah.
I was like, I was literally like, I was because Joe was sitting right next to me. He saw me typing to you, and I was like, "Watch this."
Matt, it's not our fault you have a fucking tin ear and you got a voice like nails on chalkboard.
I hate karaoke. Karaoke is gay. Karaoke? Shouldn't be around.
Yeah, because you always talk like this.
Nah, the one-legged guy doesn't like people. He's got one fucking leg. He doesn't like people singing and dancing. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you do. Yes, you do.
You have one leg. That's the problem.
You do.
What?
Yeah.
Who?
Sorry. What?
You have
this guy just fucking kicked him out. He's the Spurgus fucking.
When I'm at a bar and I want to drink beer, I want to watch television. I don't want to fucking hear someone karaoke sing horrible songs. That's all.
Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around
you. Never gonna tell a lie. Never gonna say goodbye.
Yeah, you guys do it. That is pretty annoying. Yeah, I know. I got to the point in my life when it's bad in Ireland too, man. Like, I don't like bands. Period. I just want to sit there and old fashioned just drink and talk. Like every bar you go to, it's just like tons of fucking noise and.
Yeah, I want to go to like a sports bar with like dim lights and like television. It's quiet. We just bullshit.
Yeah, I got you. But I think you're just jealous because you have one leg and everybody's singing and dancing and having a good time. You can't do it.
And Matt, you know the rules, and so do I.
You mentioned I have this vision of Matt, and like some guys doing karaoke and everybody's really into it and they're dancing and Matt's just like, if I could dance, I would do the greatest move.
He's like Lieutenant Dan. In the scene of the bar, that's him. That's Matt. Confetti's falling on you.
When I had two legs, I could dance, dude. I could do the reject.
I was right. I was right. You could dance.
Yeah, I could dance.
Well, you can still do the reject, but in
you can't. It's like,
I can do the reject.
Toe heel. You can't. I can't do toe heel anymore.
You can be the reject.
It's no toe heel anymore.
At what point when you first lost your leg, you're like, God damn, I can't do it. Was it the first day, the first second?
Bro, I worked so hard to learn how to do the reject. Me and my friend would watch YouTube videos, learn how to do it. I felt so accomplished.
What is the reject? Hold on a second.
It's the backwards running man. It's like it was a huge dance back in the early 2000s.
The reject dance. Oh God.
Yeah. It was a backwards running man. It was like
now you can't do the stanky leg.
You ever heard it? It's called jerking. It's like what the black kids were into in like 2010.
I want to see this horse shit. This guy. Did you watch this video? Just bring it back.
Of course, by a guy named like Miran Kirakosyan from fucking like Chechnya or some shit.
Yeah, I could do this. Okay. Me and my friend watched these videos. We figured it out.
7, 8. You're going 1. And
it's like Armenian fucking dude.
And 3 and 4.
Let's make you cry.
Okay. So let's do it slow again from the very top.
5,
6,
from the very top.
7, 8. Jump 1.
Why is like everybody in dancing just look like automatically look gay? Yeah, I know they're not all there.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Let's see. That's quick. I demand a video of Matt doing the reject dance for my entertainment. Cripple.
It's not possible. It's just me. The reject now is just me hopping on one foot. Like there's nothing I can do.
I want to see him like do it to it. All right. Well, then maybe in the beginning. Do the reject. Oh, there it is. That's
damn. He do be looking fly though.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah, I could do it.
I like dance moves that have sort of an illusion. Looks like a break.
Did you get a lot of pussy when you did this, Matt?
Oh, no. I mean, like maybe. I don't know. Like
maybe you don't know. You don't.
I don't know. I don't know if like the.
Did you see that guy?
Why I got
Did you see that guy?
I don't know. I did the reject and I blacked out after that. And I might have gotten some pussy.
I'll be fair. The dance was kind of gay, but I was really. I felt really.
So you got some pussy from it.
I absolutely bet it was hard. Let's start the fucking after show. Become a member, Twitch member. You know how the fucking shit works. Sync shit with Discord and we'll talk to us afterwards. See you in there. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you for a wonderful show. And we'll see you tomorrow. Well, hopefully.
This is the almighty infinite, independent excellence. Devil fighting, rebel titan, weed smoking alchemist. Fake identity.
Put HC in the credits.
With Jason Bourne, running with these Wolverines. Okay, you about to catch a storm. I ain't never been a liar, got tired of niggas playing me. Head in my legs like she about to catch a pedigree. Shot-town to King's home, slapping fives, black stones. 6 mile to danger zones, bullets look like waffle cones. Folk affiliated the evolution of Machiavelli. Don't make me read them eagles to you like I'm Chip Kelly. They feel my struggle, I express it through my hip-hop. I'm about to make it hard to breathe, here's a headline.
He's a real good looking guy. I want to fuck him. Fuck you. There you go.